Theme song.
We just got done with some prancercising.
Fuck yeah. It mimics the beautiful gait of the horse.
Seriously though, if you haven't, just YouTube prancercise.
Yeah, go pop up another YouTube tab and go next door and check out some prancercise.
It's real.
I think it's probably for old people because like they get shitty and just walking is like good for them, you know? So like someone came up with prancercise, it's like walking with like extra steps. Alright, what's going on here?
Buttons. And chickens.
It's kind of malarkey.
Can I touch the buttons? Okay, I can. Sweet. Yeah, and just like...
I don't think he's gonna be able to... you can.
It's like Marky Mark's exercise video.
Yeah, you were talking about that earlier when we were at the shop, because I went to the fucking Kmart to buy some weight plates. But like, they don't have the fucking number. You know, you're meant to tell me what the fucking... You know,
what
the
size
fucking...
bar you need.
Well, yeah, well, it's meant to have, like, the fucking... You know, specs of it, so the diameter of the hole... is meant to be there. So it's like 25 millimeter is one of the standards, is what you get on fucking things. It's like, okay, it's not written anywhere. And I was like, well, you know, I don't know if I want to buy this now, because I don't want to get home and go, oh, this doesn't fit my fucking, you know, bar.
Which you know it's gonna do.
Yeah, I just don't want to go through that.
Our track record with just buying things on a whim and, you know, hoping it will fit.
Well, that, and it's like, you know, these are 220 fucking plates, so I don't want to fucking have to take that back. Like, I don't want to have to, like, as it is, you know, lumbering around with an extra 40 kilo. I mean, it's, you know...
Not fun.
I mean, I helped fucking... There's not one of those things happened today where, like, one of the wee girls I lived with bought, like, a fucking, you know, whatever that thing's called. Cupboard off the internet, right? Mm-hmm. And... So, it's been delivered in like a bunch of flat packs, but like the flat packs are, you know, fucking heavy as shit. And the dude wouldn't take them upstairs because of something insurance, which I chose to read as, I'm old! And fair play, because like, you know, at least one of these was like fucking 50 odd kilo. But, you know, that's a bold life choice.
I thought in my head, I'll get the balloon, everything will be alright.
No net gain, no net loss. We've returned to beautiful neutral. Beautiful.
Ah, I thought I could do it. See, kids, always give up.
And it's hilarious when you see, like, because she just had no idea what to do about this situation. The stuff was downstairs, and that was just it. You know, it was in like another dimension as far as she was concerned. And it's just like, oh, I'll just bring it upstairs. You forgot you didn't
I fucking pressed roll, dude, and it didn't work.
And then, like... Because, you know, normally, like... There's nothing inherently that fun about being stronger than, you know, a fucking...
I'm pressing roll, and nothing is fucking happening.
Being stronger than some weird girl, but it's always fun to, like... See the looks on their faces. It's just like, when I say, no, I'm stronger than you, it's like, no, I don't mean, like, by a little bit. You know, this isn't like...
You're a giant fucking man.
Yeah, I know, but like, this, again, we go through this all the time. I go through this with, you know, girls I've dated, they're like, fucking, no, I'll just move it. And they're like, are you sure? But it's like, and I know it seems unfathomably heavy to you because it's the same weight as you. We've been through this. You're a tiny little kitten.
I think fridges are my least favorite thing to move ever. Okay,
the worst thing, because again, I've done this as a job, the effectively fucking objectively worst thing to ever move were computer desks from the 90s.
Yeah.
They were the fucking worst, because cunts would buy them and assemble them in their, you know, their fucking computer room, because, you know, it had to have its own room back in the day, so the fucking computer didn't escape. And they'd build these fucking things in, and they were all they were all L-shaped, because it had to fucking go in the corner of the goddamn room. And then they'd lose the Allen key, or fucking put it together too tight, and they wouldn't be able to fucking, you know, take it apart, so then it's just on you to fucking move the thing, you know, out just with your fucking hands, and it's just the fucking worst. They have no good places to grab because all their little lips are attached by these sort of weak little kind of delicate parts that will just rip from the weight of the rest of the desk. And then you had to navigate this cunting heavy piece of fucking shit out the fucking door that it wouldn't, you know, really go out with because the fucking thing's L-shaped. You know, just like I have to fucking navigate this thing around with no fucking points to grab it on. And, like...
I gotta say, dude, this game is a hallmark of design.
This bit's fun.
Like
looking at this bit's enjoyable to me.
It feels so good. This is such good level design.
Oh. I love it. Like, okay, the thunderballs won't get all the way to me.
And don't forget the Joker. I just gotta insert that in everything from now on. It's just... that chicken's gonna explode.
Good lord, that chicken's going to explode.
You know, just fucking iconic Motorhead. Yes, yeah, fucking. What do you think it's gonna be? Oh, maybe, you know, the only card I need is the ace of spades. Yeah, maybe that part. That part's so fucking iconic. And don't forget the Joker.
So good. They probably saved a bunch of money doing that.
Probably.
Because, like, the Nintendo 64 version of fucking... Because I had the Dreamcast version of Tony Hawk 2, which was the best version, because it had the best graphics, and it had all the music. And also didn't have, like, horrible load times. Now, the Nintendo 64 had good graphics and low load times, but as we discovered, 15-second loop bits of music. Like, yeah, the song Ace of Spades. You know that fucking song where fucking Lemmy goes, Ace of Spades, like a bunch? Yeah. Like that song, that's a good song. Where could one possibly loop that song in a way that would make sense and make people think they were listening to the actual Ace of Spades? Maybe the bit where he says Ace of Spades. No, see, that's you with your fucking primitive backward thinking. Nintendo or whatever fucking shit miserable company fucking adapted this for him, which were brilliant. They looped it at the bit where Lemmy says, and don't forget the Joker. So now the song Ace of Spades may as well be called And Don't Forget the Joker. Because that's all that happens, like, and don't forget the Joker, and that's it. That's the part of the fucking song Ace of Spades they fucking chose to loop.
It's also great because it's got nearly the whole intro riff, which is, you know, down, just over and over, and then just fucking into Don't Forget the Joker.
It does the opening riff,
ass riff,
and then just
back to the start.
Cuts to And Don't Forget the Joker. For what, Lemmy? For what? What are we playing here? I'm not even. I fucking lost track. Dun 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 dun. That can't be killed.
Ow! You will. Oh crap!
One of my favorite Disney cartoons is one where Donald Duck was like a fucking prospector, and in the end he gets sucked into the machine. And it's just this great moment of cartoon wacky violence of Donald Duck getting like mashed and smushed between various cogs and shit.
I don't know if I could touch that. Probably not.
I think the water will boost you. Stand there, I bet it.
Nah, I'm not touching it.
It's boosties, look.
Alright. I don't trust it. It looked like steam.
My name's Gabriel Brain Wizard the Fourth.
Brain Wizard. There's the button. Yay!
I can't even remember what the buttons do.
I don't know. I'm turning on electricity.
We got this in the last one. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. Then what happened? And I don't remember it really delivering that much of a fucking result. Or did you die straight away?
No, it just puts you back to the level. I don't know what it's for.
The big penis in the background seems excited, but aside from that, I'm just not really sure.
Howdy, Mom!
Alright, that's a bit bullshit. Yeah. That shouldn't be an active box while it's sitting there. Imagine if you just picked up a hammer and then your fingers broke. Like, that's... You know, that's not the way this works.
Dude, I saw this lady on YouTube who installed her own bidet. Oh, it went just about what you'd think it went. She turned it on and it literally, like, just shot out her anus.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's... Like, I would require that to feel like it's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, I'm not in there for a spritz. I want to feel clean. And if that, again, like, if that means, like, a fucking...
I hate that thing.
It's not fun.
Nah.
Like, I'd rather a slightly bruised ring than an unclean one, you know?
Like, what am I supposed to do about that? I just landed on the platform.
Have more health going into it.
Apparently. Fuck you, chicken.
You know, because it's
Wow. Chicken got its revenge.
It's like fire hosing protesters, you know. You gotta. It's. I don't mind a bit of bruising. We're clearing stuff here.
Why is it called a fire hose? It doesn't shoot fire.
I wasn't prepared for that. That's a good point. It's strange how we're like that with some stuff. Like sometimes the name is predicated on what it does, and sometimes
it's what it actually is.
For. Yeah. Like its action or its its existence. What's the fire hose? It's for fires.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Inflammable means flammable. What country? All right. Now look, you're doing what I do in Dark Souls, where you get like fucking impatient and start like, all right, look, just jump onto the fucking. No, you can just jump into the water spout.
I don't trust the water. It's a sneaky devil water.
Fire water.
I changed my BattleNet name to Hard Lucio. Sorry, Mom, but I'm Hard Lucio. What's that even mean? I'm Brazilian gay. What does that mean?
Hard Lucio. A hard gay costume for Lucio would be perfect for Halloween.
I'd love it.
Like fucking Jeff Kaplan if you're watching.
I can't believe he just had a 10-hour stream of him sitting by the fire.
That is actually a miracle to me, because that's some high level, like, weirdo performance art.
Yeah.
Because unless, like, because it was 100, like, it wasn't like some kind of speed trick where they, because I've been fooled by that before.
No, that was him sitting there.
For like 10 hours.
10 hours straight.
Because again, see, like, this is, there's an element of this you just have to respect, which is the commitment of, like, did he lose? Did he do something in the office? Did he, like, fucking fondle someone? And they were like, all right, you got to do a 10-hour stream of just you. Didn't he get hit in the face with a boom mic or something at some point?
I think so. There was a lot of weird things that happened. Like, he held up a sign that said, I need healing at one point.
Okay, like, what? Have they said anything explaining this?
No.
Excellent.
At one
never
point,
explain
he got
your art
really
to the plebs.
angry and was actually like, I'm not going to just sit here for 10 hours. What am I supposed to do, etc.
Well, I'm sorry, Jeff. You felt the butt, so now you have to. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on anymore. It was just it was too real.
No, yeah, it's marvelous. That's exactly that is a thing of fucking beauty.
Because I just saw some tweets and there were pictures of Jeff by fire, and I'm like, what's going on here? And someone's like, you have to go to the Twitch Overwatch channel right now. It's Yuletide. It's like, and it says like Yuletide with like Jeff Kaplan, and it's just him on a chair with cookies and milk next to the fire, staring off into space, not even acknowledging the people at home. It's like, fucking...
No, that is top quality art.
Yeah, it was something special.
Like, that would be what I'd do. Like, I wouldn't, like, want someone fired or get them fucking sued or whatever the shit. Like, if you sexually harass me in the workplace, I'm making you perform.
He's probably...
Trials. They'll have the trials of Gabriel.
He would probably play it online. Overwatch was toxic himself, and this is his own, like, bizarre punishment. Because he's always like, I don't want toxic gameplay, and then does something like this. Now I've become the toxic one.
I am the toxin.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. This one's on us.
Yeah. That went through both of our brains at the same time.
What could this be? Oh. Alright, so...
Looks like we have to find the secrets. Monka didn't fit in hole. Ow. Thank you. Chickens!
Fuck you, Red Rooster.
Red Rooster, you damn clone robot chickens. Sounds like a Red Rooster thing to do.
That'd be easier. I mean, we gotta be close to being able to fucking clone bird tits at this point.
I want a meat bush. It's like, steaks growing in the backyard.
See, to me, it's just sort of like a clump of mints, like, sticking out of a pot.
It's just like broccoli, but in mince form.
I would like a meat bush. You could just, because you could just sit there with like a fork and a blowtorch and like, fondue set.
Yeah.
You just like, I got the meat bush and the fucking flies would be a bugger.
Meat bush city.
Meat bush.
It was a meat bush.
Fucking Meat Bush City Limits. Meat Bush. See, though, now my head just gave me the image of a chick whose pubes were like strings of mince, though.
On.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault. I didn't say Meat Bush. You know, that's on you, you fucking Meat Bush fucking titty grimace.
Meat Bush titty grimace. Oh, that fits too well.
Oh, Meat Bush. Fuck you, chickens.
I don't want your K. It's filthy.
Meat Bush titty grimace. Grimace does look like a big tit. Like, honest, like, okay, down there's gotta be something.
Gotta be down there.
So you gotta fucking switch this shit and then go back.
Fuck off balls.
Meat Bush titty grimace. Fucking. Cause it's like, he's like a fucking butt plug, you know, one of those ones where you want the sort of, you know, sinful thrill of that initial penetration, but then you want the fucking backup pound.
Yeah.
Really get in there. Or to plug it up. Apparently you get wicked farts after you've been wearing a butt plug for a while.
Right. Okay. It's probably a lot of air that's, you know, pushing in there and not escaping.
Yeah. Like, I mean, some people did, like, some of the plugs have those little squeezy things so you can, like, inflate people. What? Which, have you not seen that? No. Oh, well, there's a corner of the internet for you to check out later. Like, inflation.
I know,
like, that's not just for hentai.
I didn't realize.
You know, there's a lot of this stuff happens in the real world.
Yeah, I didn't realize it could happen in the real world.
And your life is worse for knowing this. Like, 100% worse. Meat Bush. God, it's gonna be in my head just forever. You've ruined.
I've ruined Nutbush.
Well, I mean, Nutbush. I mean, already it's Nut and Bush, which, you know, to a fucking 8-year-old is the funniest goddamn thing in the world.
Really is.
You know, like, why, fucking that.
Fuck off, purple balls. Get out of my life.
I know. It's like, you know, there's an actual place called Nutbush, which still to me is like naming your fucking city cockflange.
Well, there's a place called Bald Knob, and that is very funny.
Knob.
It's your town called Bald Knob.
Oh, look, you managed to get the 2 letters of every Vietnamese last name.
Fucking K and G?
NG.
Yeah.
The Brisbane tradition of watching white principals attempt to pronounce that.
What? Just, excuse me? Yeah, fuck it. Dude, I can't pronounce it.
It's just like, well, Newen's easy enough, because it's just like fucking N with a bit of a fucking... Yeah, but then you get
some of them that are fucking, oh, it's not that. And it's like, what?
Well, what is it then? Douglas?
Douglas and Newen.
I mean, get a new last name, fucking Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vietnam. Why can't you more like Thailand? They actually fucking had like more than 2 fucking names. I'll look this up.
Tran and Ultra Tran. Sorry, son, you were only born a Tran, not an Ultra Tran.
Ultra Tran.
Therefore, only David can be Ultra Doctor. This is your brother. GTX 1080. No, that's Taiwan, not Thailand, but oh well. They're both coming from T-Town. That's also where Taylor Swift comes from.
That's interesting.
But
Cantonese, Shanghaiese, Hakka transliteration of the Chinese surnames of whatever. Of Wu. Meaning 5, or troops in Hokkien.
Uh-oh.
Huh. Apparently in Australia now it's spelled UNG. It's because they've just like fucking...
Oh, really?
Yeah. And John Woo, that's his last name technically, but it's been like anglicized as Woo.
Fair enough. John Woo. Amazing.
So probably Taiwanese, they were not the fucking Vietnamese. Oh, that's why they were so angry when I called them Vietnamese. You know, fucking Asians chuck a shit when you mix them up, but like, people think I'm Canadian and Irish and every other goddamn white fucking cunt running around. I don't pitch a titty fit. It's like, yeah, I look like a fucking white cunt. There's like 8 places, you know, your 8 main fucking areas where you can catch white cunts in the long grass. So of course they're gonna get us fucking mixed up. Because there's like fucking no real visual difference. It's not like America faces a fucking thing. It's like, what, you're fucking Asian? It's like, oh yeah.
Ah,
and
fuck
there's
me.
like, some of them, like, you can kind of tell the difference, like, broadly. You know, but like after that, there's a lot of you gotta look the fucking same, because you gotta look more the same. Two Asian people are gonna look more alike than someone who's fucking Asian and me.
Yeah.
No, oh yeah, Asian. Yeah, you know, the ones that look Dutch. No.
It's also, you know, genetics.
Well, it's just your fucking face.
Yeah.
Like, I look more like Aaron than I do like Jackie Chan, even though I look nothing like fucking Aaron.
Yeah. We're all human, except for Don DeLuise.
Yeah. He should have been Donkey Kong in the live-action adaptation,
really
I believe.
Oh, fuck. I hate these switches,
Dom DeLuise, he's dead now, but Dom DeLuise could have been Donkey, and Danny DeVito could have been Diddy.
Oh, dude, yes.
Danny Diddy Vito.
DeVito Kong, Jesus Christ.
Kong DeLuise. Danny DeVito.
Fucking Danny DeVito is just...
Danny Diddy Vito.
Fucking...
Danny Diddy Vito.
Trying to say that 5 times fast.
It's... I'm trying to get it out around, like, a bit of a case of the giggles.
Just even... better! Chickens, why?
Chickens, why? The betrayal of chickens is, you know... It's a dark and cold betrayal.
If you guys haven't seen, there's a short film on YouTube called The Big Remote. You really need to just look at it
Short
now.
film's generous, but yeah, like, it is worth
skit.
looking at. Yeah, a skit would be more.
Because it's just this guy, his brother, and he's holding his giant remote.
No, the remote's perfectly normal sized, Aaron. I don't know what you're going on about. Aaron has a very different interpretation of it than I do.
But seriously, look it up. Like, I laughed so fucking hard, dude. I nearly wet myself.
It's a good example of good, very Australian.
Yeah.
Because the problem with Australia is it doesn't do much. So when it does do something, the Australian media jacks off over it like it's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether or not it's an actual accomplishment. And that's kind of like the sort of downside to it, is it's like, oh, the new Australian thing. Is it good? It's Australian. Yeah, but like, is it actually, like, can I fucking enjoy it? Like, is it worth...
probably not.
Does it mean shit? But like, you know, for like 2 minutes of YouTube time, this actually, it's kind of starts almost worryingly Australian, but then it manages to sort of get past that and become, it lurches out of the Australian and into the actually good territory.
It's a very rare occurrence. Fucking
I wouldn't
chickens,
say
bro.
very, but it's that problem of every fucking thing. You know? Oh, an Australian did something. Fuck, let's talk about that on the news for fucking, you know, 6 days. Challenger exploded. Oh, what about those Australian spiders? That was just fucking embarrassing, man. You know, people exploded. What about, oh, there's Australian spiders on, but fucking who cares? Like, fucking honestly.
I mean, I would appreciate a channel that was Spider Watch that just informed me of all the movements.
Australian spiders. There's one in your house.
Yeah. Like, it just documented every single location of
You
every
thought
spider
it was under
at every
your
time.
couch. It's not okay for spiders to be under the couch. Like, because that's the problem. Alright, look, you gotta tickle that ivory on the way back down, Aaron, because we've been here for like 15 lives. And we only came here to flip the fucking switch. And you've already beat this stage.
Fucking
and now you're here talking about remotes, and you fucking, you know, we're gonna be here forever.
Yep.
Speaking of which, some cunt was playing cricket for like 11 hours yesterday.
What?
Yeah, some British dude called Alistair England Cricket, I think, was his last name. So he, like, managed to do the unthinkable and actually be good at cricket in Australia. And what he was like, so he started batting on like Wednesday afternoon, right? And then he batted all of Thursday, like literally all of fucking Thursday. And you've just made a mistake here. 11 fucking hours, man. 11 hours in the fucking Australian sun. Yeah. And he lived, which is just no mean feat. And then, you know, now I think he's out like some... I can't remember if it was...
according to our traditions, he's the president of Australia.
Yeah, that's, you know, he's now a head of state. But like that... So like that...
Eat chicken.
Oh, holy shit. Chicken robots, of course. And like, the more I thought about that, the more I was like, why? You know, just cricket doesn't make sense in Australia.
Yeah.
And then, like, it finally occurred to me, oh yeah, it's a fucking British sport. Like, it's like, what's cricket for? Oh, we needed a reason to stand in the pleasant British sunshine for like the 5 days it exists.
Yeah.
So we made up this 5-day sport, and it was a brilliant idea at the time. We were like, oh, this is lovely, because you look at British summer, it's like it's 25 degrees, there's green grass, it's rolling hills, there's blue skies when the fucking, you know, when they want to fucking appear. And it's like, oh, that's amazing. Yeah, a 5 day standing in this seems like a fucking pleasant way to kill time.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they went and colonized a bunch of cunts. And look what happened. You know, Canada didn't get interested in cricket. Fucking America didn't get interested. Places with similar climates didn't get interested in cricket. You know who got interested in cricket? The West Indies. India. Australia. Places where standing in the sun for 5 hours is a fucking endurance sport. And now that's what's happened. Like, they have to fucking leave their country of pleasant, like, warmth and come to Australia, where even the Aborigines, and they're spec'd for it, aren't dumb enough to just be out in the goddamn noon sun. They're like, oh, you do shit in the morning and the afternoon. You don't fucking... You just get ejaculated out of a metal pee hole.
Yep.
That's something I wasn't expecting to see in this game about monkey barrels.
Monkey barrels and penises. Monkey barrels for you. Monkey barrel and penises.
You know, Aborigines don't play cricket.
'Cause girl, there's a phallic life for you and me.
It's like, why would I do that? Why would I play British standing in the sun for 11 hours sport?
Yeah, no. No thank you.
Because they gotta be hooking them up to like a fucking... Huh, that was interesting.
They're all robot men.
Yeah, or like a, you know, they probably got like a fucking, you know, catheter. What's the other catheter? IV, a drip. The in catheter. You know, the thing that goes into your vein, not comes out your pee hole.
Call it a Jessica.
Well, yeah, we'll call it Jessica. They have like a Jessica just with full of fucking Gatorade, just booting that shit straight in.
Yeah. I think they have like undershirts with water drippers and shit like that.
You couldn't, like, again, the idea of... I just can't. Like, I can't honestly...
There's a chicken.
Huh. So that's interesting that, like, the fucking flaming things are in the background on the conveyor belts now, because that suggests the chicken's in charge of this situation.
Oh, can I jump on it?
You can stand on its legs, I bet. Okay. I was very incorrect. Very incorrect. Alright.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
You gotta go under it.
Like...
I feel like you should be able to jump over the feet. Maybe not that high. Okay.
Do I get a chance to attack ever? Okay. Ah. Okay.
Punch it, punch it. Punch it in the goddamn grundle.
I say it's like a long sequence to be waiting just for one attack.
It's a very long sequence. A lot of this game has got some remarkably long sequences. Because I get real impatient.
Yeah. Alright.
Let me punch the cunt.
I walked into it. That was my fault.
I walked into the hurty bit.
Fucking giant robot electric bundles.
You know, I bet orphanages would be able to, like, adopt way more kids if they, like, fucking loaded them up in Donkey Kong barrels.
I thought you were gonna say, you know, I think orphanages have some good fucking orphan meat.
Just delicious orphan meat.
Yeah.
Well, nobody else loves them.
Orphan meat filled with sadness.
They don't have parents, nobody cares. They were given... I feel like you gotta, like...
Just go back the other way.
They were given up your mum's on drugs.
Is the chicken producing these things in the factory? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, are they just here? Like, is this a ride for them?
That's a bit...
You want to be under for that, because...
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That was faster than I expected.
You filled its chicken meter. Okay, I think the life will stay over there. I haven't seen one evaporate yet, so I reckon you're good. Just be patient, you know?
It's gone.
It's
gone!
Okay, so I've added an addendum to my chapter on life. So I'm gonna have to go back and edit my FAQ on GameFAQs.
GameFAQs?
Yeah.
Are you a FAQ?
Gay fags, as we used to call it.
GameFAQs.
A long, long ass time ago. I don't know, I remember the first actual regular website I looked up for fucking game shit was called Andy Eddie's Video Game FAQs. And no, I mean this is going back to like 95, like sort of around that. And it was just a compilation. Like it was such a fucking scattershot thing. Like this is like you know, stuff for C64 games, NES games, and, you know, Mega Drive games just all smattered in there. And then I remember one was for ages, Secrets of the Sega Sages, which I think became somehow IGN.
Fair enough.
I think. Like, I can't quite remember that. Sort of digging back into some fucking dusty old internet memories. Alright, look, don't throw your child away like that, Aaron. You know, if you're gonna throw your child away, you may as well sell it to like a Saudi oil billionaire for sex or organs. You know, it depends on how much they blood test the child before they take it.
I don't think a gorilla can have a monkey baby.
I think they can adopt them if they don't just fucking raw eat them. I mean, I think they'd be more likely to, you know, depending on how hungry they are, just eat the little bastards. Because they do hunt capuchins in the wild.
Capuchin.
Yeah.
It's a capuchin.
Or is that
terror.
chimps that hunt capuchins? Oh no, it's chimps that hunt capuchins.
Yeah.
Gorillas, I think gorillas are vegetarian. Oh no, they do eat meat, they just usually can't be fucked hunting it, which I respect.
I don't trust anything that doesn't eat meat.
I don't know, it depends what it is. I mean, you wanna watch out for cows. Oh, now it's Dr. Robotnik.
Go away!
Eat shit, Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, you gotta throw some of these cunts.
Yep.
Alright, look out, because
I rolled into it.
Like that
I was like, hey man, I'm gonna roll into that ball. It's gonna be fun times.
Fucking, you can't just, you know, fucking Sonic roll into some eggs.
I should be able to. That's how Easter happened.
Some eggs. I can't believe there's a restaurant called Egg Slut.
Ah, it's such a weird fucking thing, dude.
I'm just surprised that that's okay.
Yeah.
Because normally America pictures a fit about anything to do with sex. Like, remember that time that fucking chick had a nipple out on the sport and everyone went fucking batshit even though they're watching a game where, like, bored Negro men hammer fucking, you know, brain damage into each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you tricky Bicky birdie. Who's a pretty boy then?
What, you can watch a black guy give another black guy a fucking massive concussion, but a white guy can't expose a black woman's nipple? Got some weird priorities, United States. Weird priorities.
I like this boss. I really don't like this boss.
Maybe if he gave the nipple a concussion. I wonder if you can give a tit a concussion. I mean, I've seen some chicks in, like, you know, Lady Muay Thai and MMA and shit cop some fucking walloping shots to the fucking tits. And that's gotta sting. That cannot be fucking nice. Like, probably the worst place to get kicked that's not, like, in the fucking head or kidneys is, like, right at the back of the thigh, like, just beneath the bum. There's, like, a spot just below the, like, the fucking wrinkle that delineates the buttock and above the knee that just nothing ever hits. Like, nothing, just nothing fucking touches there. So when the tip of someone's fucking foot, which normally isn't that fucking destructive a force.
Fuck off.
Ah, that's a shame. Fucking slaps you there, it is absolute hell. It is just unspeakable.
Stop being a cunt.
Doing the William Regal. Punchy's Grundle.
Alright, fuck your eggs.
Fuck your eggs. Oh,
come on!
Oh,
I fucking hate this boss.
oh.
He can suck my big meaty gooch.
It's gonna get worse before it gets better. I bet your gooch hangs lower than your schlong.
Nah, it doesn't.
You've just, it kind of looks like a sort of wrong labia.
Nah, I'm tight down there because, like, all my back spasms and stuff just draw it, like, ultra.
Ladies love a tight grundle.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want too floppy a fucking mibus. You know, you don't want a woman reaching down there to grab nuts and just be confused as to what's happening, like...
Yeah.
No, you want your ball torture to fucking play out nice and neat.
Having grundle confusion? Hot and sweaty?
Bad case of grundle confusion.
Alright, fuck off, egg, bruh. Egg, bruh!
Okay, don't maybe run into his fucking feet. Look.
I just lost the will to live against this fucker.
Oy, oy, oy.
I'm gonna play Milky Boobs.
Gotta get some fucking...
Doosh, 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 doosh. I think Ben Stiller could play Donkey Kong. He's got the face for it. He's got monkey face.
Ron Perlman.
Why would I do this?
I don't know, Aaron.
Fucking Ron Perlman in that fucking Beauty and the Beast TV show. Ah, just amazing.
That was a big deal when I was a little kid.
Oh, it had spikies. It had spiky. Why did I not get hit every other fucking time?
Because you didn't jump straight into it when he was landing.
I didn't jump.
Didn't you?
No, I was just fucking standing.
Maybe duck.
Fucking ducks, goose, fucking boost.
Alright, hold.
Keep It Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know